Hey guys, what's up? It's Uberwho, and today I'm bringing you my last commentary before COD Ghost comes out, which most of you know is on Tuesday, so it's only 5 days away, and I'll be going to the midnight release for that, and I'll be playing that probably most of Tuesday and then also on Wednesday. I'm really excited for it. It looks really cool. The customization between, not even just like the guns and the perks and different type of things you can do with all those, but the character customization and the challenges that unlock different, looks for your character, or different pieces of equipment that are physical in nature, not so much help you in terms of a skill point. But it just looks really cool. And from what I've heard, it's crazy how much stuff there is and how much time you could dump into customizing your character. And also, on that point, from what I've seen and heard from other YouTubers, uh, it looks and feels different than any other COD, which is true. I mean, if you put whatever gameplay you have of COD Ghost up against, from Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2, it looks extremely different. I mean, I can't even describe. I don't know if it's the graphics part of it, which it could be a graphical update has something to do with it, but it just looks really different. And they say like if you're running on snow, that the snow pops up under your feet and stuff like that, and leaves are falling, which they do have in some Call of Duties on some maps. But I feel it's going to be very dynamic and not just the big things that virtually change the map, like the Odin Strike or blowing holes in walls or knocking down gas stations. But those little things that are just going to make it seem so much more realistic. And I'm excited to get a hold of it. I hope those graphics kind of translate into the older version or the Xbox 360 version, because if it's just on the Xbox One and the PS4 that those graphical updates are really kind of seen, I don't know when I'm going to be getting one of those. So it's going to be kind of a disappointment on opening night if it's not the way it looks from all the things that we've seen up to this point. But basically, this whole commentary is going to be about different series that I want to do on my channel, starting with COD Ghosts. And the first thing that I really want to do is a single-player campaign, which I planned on doing in Black Ops 2, but it was just, and I play these on veteran, so that's a problem that I run into sometimes with some of the campaigns, is that sometimes it's really hard, and I die a lot in certain places, and I just kind of got frustrated with it. And to be honest, I wasn't too big into the campaign. It was kind of all over the place for me. It just wasn't very enjoyable in general. But this one I hope is good. If I enjoy myself with it and it's not too frustrating, hopefully I can put that campaign up for you. Probably not as fast as other guys are gonna do it, but still. I like doing campaigns. A lot of people don't do them or don't enjoy doing them. Some people just enjoy watching them. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Obviously, I'll do some live sessions with friends, which may or may not start from the get-go with my first game, but one way or the other, I'm going to put up my first multiplayer game, no matter how well or terrible I do. Typically on opening night, whoever I'm rolling with, we don't lose. And I don't know what it is, if we're just playing all the noobs because everybody's got it, or what the story is on that, but I rarely lose on opening night, pretty much through the whole session. So if we do a live session, I think that would be a lot of fun. I think it'd be interesting, to see things for the first time through my eyes and whatever. So also the extinction mode, which is like the new, they kind of compare it to the zombies mode, but it seems a lot different than zombies mode. It's their aliens mode. Doesn't look fun to me, and in previous Infinity Ward games like Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3, where they had that kind of co-op mission mode thing where you could team up with a friend and do specific missions or survival, those weren't really fun for me. When you can incorporate all 4 people, pretty much the max you can do in kind of like a side mission type thing like that. It's a lot more fun than just a 1v1, or not a 1v1, but you and one other person trying to accomplish something. which is a good step in my opinion. Not sure if that extinction mode is gonna be really all that popular. I'm sure, you know, kind of the people who play zombies in Black Ops will kind of be drawn to that. But we'll see how popular that is, and you know how intriguing it is, and how much fun it is. Squads mode. Hearing a lot of different stuff about this, and it's actually kind of confusing to me how it's all set up. It seems like there's like 8 different things you can do in squads, or you can play against, you know, a live guy with his AI controlled teammates, and you have AI controlled teammates. You can play against IA controlled teammates. Did I say IA? I mean AI controlled teammates. I don't. There's just seems like there's a whole bunch of different things, and it's really confusing to me. So I'm gonna have to look into that a lot deeper. Don't expect like huge series on these extinction and squad modes things unless I really take a liking to them. I think I would like squads more than extinction, just for this pure strategy of it. But yeah, I still have a lot to learn on squads, and I'm sure I will early next week. I'll take a look into that for sure. But the biggest series that I want to bring to my channel with COD Ghosts is kind of a thing that I don't think too many people do, or if they do, you know, it kind of slips under my radar. I don't watch, you know, a wide variety of people, but typically, you know, I would hear about somebody who does something like I want to do, and my idea is to do a strategic map by map and game type by game type breakdown, you know, of strategies for different things, which for the most part would be most helpful in search and destroy and maybe capture the flag. So, for example, I guess I'll give a breakdown of how it goes. So say there's like 12 maps in COD Ghosts. We'll do a search and destroy for each of those maps, and I'll kind of, you know, give my recommended loadouts and kind of strategies for A and B bomb sites on offense and defense and stuff like that. That's kind of something that I want my channel to be focused around, because I like to teach people how to do things better, how to play the objective better, and how to win. So I'd really like to start that up. I wouldn't be doing game types like TDM or kill confirmed most likely, because it's just, you can find that anywhere pretty much on YouTube on how to, you know, slay and whatever and get kill streaks that way. I'd rather stick to the more objective game types, like I said, search and destroy, capture the flag, domination, and hopefully hardpoint. But I actually heard that hardpoint wasn't going to be in this game, which is kind of a bummer for me, because that was actually probably my favorite game type I've ever played on a Call of Duty. I really like those, you know, controlling an area and then it rotates or moves, whatever. It's a lot more fun instead of, you know, domination, where you've got 3 set points every time, and you know, people just sit and wait on them the whole time. So yeah, but that series, you know, if I could get into a game type like an easy one, not an easy one, but like a game type where I could pound out a whole bunch of videos in the first week or two, that'd be nice. But I'm not sure where I would start with that series, and it would probably take a lot of time, because you know, you're always running into new areas to explore and different strategies and stuff. So maybe a couple weeks into the game I can start that up. But other than that, just one more piece of information for you guys. I still have my Dead Island series going on my channel. I think I've got 15 parts left. So I will be putting those out intermittently with COD Ghost videos until that's done. There's still a couple funny parts, I believe, coming up on that one. Keep an eye out for electronic scrap. I don't know if we were just super tired when that came up, or if that was actually truly a very funny moment. But anyways, hopefully you guys can see some stuff from me on Tuesday afternoon or night. Maybe a video, maybe 2 that day. But I definitely want to try to do one on Tuesday and one on Wednesday for sure. So keep an eye out for that. And thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you guys next week.
What the hell did that kid just give me? Wow, why am I trying to they get wrecked.
Good job, SEALs. Stand by for further orders.